Once upon a time in the bustling streets of Vienna, the renowned composer and pianist Ludwig van Beethoven found himself entangled in a series of comical misadventures that left the city abuzz with laughter and lessons to be learned. It all began on a fine morning when Beethoven awoke to find his favorite wig missing. "Oh, cursed fate! My wig has vanished into thin air," he lamented, thoroughly exasperated. Determined to uncover the mystery, he set forth to interrogate his friends and neighbors. First on his list was Franz, his neighbor from across the street. "Franz, have you seen my magnificent wig? It is the very essence of my musical prowess," Beethoven inquired. With a smirk, Franz replied, "Oh, Maestro Beethoven, you must have worn it in your sleep again. I saw you playing the piano with it last night." Mortified and red-faced, Beethoven realized that he had indeed dozed off while composing the previous night, causing him to use his cherished wig as a make-believe conductor's baton. The composer's ego, though slightly bruised, could not help but chuckle at his absent-mindedness. While the case of the missing wig remained unresolved, Beethoven decided to visit the local market to distract himself. There, he encountered a group of children playing with a stray dog. Fascinated by the joyful scene, Beethoven decided to join in the merriment. With a playful glint in his eye, he started imitating the dog's barks and wagging his tail in jest. To his delight, the children doubled over with laughter, cheering on the maestro's antics. But just as Beethoven was at the peak of his doggy performance, he felt an unexpected tug on his coat-tails. Alas! His impromptu tail-wagging had caught the attention of a stray dog who mistook him for a fellow canine. The perplexed pooch began to chase him around the market, much to the amusement of the onlookers. Beethoven sprinted through the market, shouting, "For the love of music, please, someone help me!" The spectacle had turned the market into a raucous carnival of hilarity, with the composer, children, and even vendors laughing heartily. Finally, a kind-hearted blacksmith managed to shoo away the playful pooch, and Beethoven, panting and red-faced, realized the folly of his jest. With humility, he laughed along with the crowd, acknowledging that sometimes, one can get carried away with frivolity, and it's best to know when to draw the line. As the days went on, Beethoven's misadventures continued to unfold. One afternoon, while taking a leisurely walk through the park, he noticed a street performer entertaining a large gathering with an accordion. Unable to resist the temptation, Beethoven decided to join the impromptu concert. With his eyes twinkling mischievously, he plucked a few strings of his piano like a harp and hummed along with the accordionist's tune. The crowd was delighted by the unique melody, and Beethoven basked in the applause he received. However, the park's resident geese seemed to take offense at his unorthodox performance. Unbeknownst to Beethoven, they had mistaken his playful melody for a mating call. Suddenly, the geese surrounded him, flapping their wings and honking furiously. "Goodness gracious! I meant no offense," Beethoven pleaded, trying to calm the furious fowls. The crowd erupted in laughter, and some even captured the hilarious spectacle with their sketchbooks. In that moment, Beethoven realized that his actions, however amusing, could sometimes have unintended consequences. The incident taught him the importance of being mindful of how his behavior might affect those around him, even in moments of whimsical exuberance. As the days turned into weeks, the stories of Beethoven's escapades spread like wildfire, bringing joy and laughter to the Viennese people. The Maestro's eccentricities became a beloved part of the city's cultural fabric, and he endeared himself even more to his admirers. Amid the laughter and merriment, Beethoven learned an invaluable lesson that life's journey should be filled not only with the pursuit of greatness but also with the embrace of joy and humor. He realized that laughter was a bridge that connected hearts, and in making others smile, he found his own happiness. And so, the tale of the misadventures of Maestro Beethoven lives on, reminding us all that amidst the trials of life, we should never forget to embrace the lighter side of our souls. For it is in the Symphony of Laughter that we find the true music of life.
Thank you for listening. For more stories like this, please consider subscribing.